Are you ready for a thought-provoking dive into the world of controversial figures across different realms? Brace yourself for a journey that explores the complexities of loyalty, betrayal, and ideological extremes. I am your host, Rengoku, and in today's video, we'll examine the intriguing parallels between Jaden McNeil, a known figure in modern political discourse, Anna Nishikinomiya from the anime world, and the biblical figure Judas. Strap in, because we're about to uncover how each represents controversial aspects of their respective narratives, inviting us to think critically about the nature of their actions and the reactions they provoke. (10) Betrayal and Choices. Jaden McNeil's departure from America. First, a movement led by Nick Fuentes echoes the biblical story of Judas betraying Jesus. Similar to Judas, who chose 30 pieces of silver over his loyalty to Jesus, McNeil's decision to publicly criticize the group after his departure marked a significant betrayal. This act created a rift in a once close circle, mirroring the isolation Judas faced after his disloyalty. The parallels draw into focus the harsh consequences of betrayal, both in friendships and movements. McNeil's situation invites a look at the complex dynamics within political factions and personal loyalties. The fallout from such actions can have lasting impacts, much like the infamous story of Judas, making McNeil's actions a striking modern parallel. Number 9. Conflicting Ideals. In a narrative twist akin to Anna Nishikinomiya's coercive tactics in Shimoneta, Jaden McNeil once attempted a controversial move by persuading Ella Maulding. This mirrors Anna's often misguided and aggressive advances towards love, highlighting a common thread of manipulation for affection. Both characters display a misguided understanding of relationships, using their positions to influence others' choices. This parallel extends into a critique of how personal desires can cloud judgment, leading to actions that push the boundaries of consent and social norms. McNeil and Nishikinomiya both represent figures who struggle to balance their public personas with their private intentions, creating a complex dialogue around ethics and personal relationships. Number 8. Hidden Truths. Publicly, Jaden McNeil claims to uphold Christian virtues, particularly emphasizing chastity. However, rumors and contradictions surface about his personal life, much like the character Anna Nishikinomiya, who publicly promotes purity while privately pursuing aggressive romantic advances. This duality challenges the sincerity of their public stances, revealing a deeper hypocrisy. These narratives question the integrity of individuals who preach virtue but practice vice. Both McNeil and Nishikinomiya become figures of interest not just for their public roles, but for the secrets they harbor, providing a dramatic tension between public image and private reality. 7. Lust over faith. Jaden McNeil's alleged secret relationships contrast sharply with his proclaimed virgin status, akin to Anna Nishikinomiya's hidden lustful behavior beneath her outwardly pure persona. This juxtaposition paints a portrait of a person torn between their desires and their duty to uphold a certain image, much like many characters in dramatic narratives who face similar internal conflicts. The struggle between personal desires and public expectations is a classic storytelling element, and McNeil's situation provides a real-life example of such a narrative. It invites viewers to ponder the real cost of maintaining a facade and the complexities of personal integrity in the public eye. Number 6. A dubious devotee. Exploring further into the theme of betrayal, Jaden McNeil's actions after leaving America first can also be viewed through the lens of Judas's actions in biblical stories. Just as Judas's betrayal was premeditated, McNeil's departure was not merely a spontaneous decision, but a calculated move that involved denouncing former allies. This strategic disloyalty highlights a profound breach of trust, echoing historical narratives of betrayal. This theme resonates with audiences by showcasing the timeless nature of betrayal and loyalty. McNeil's actions, much like Judas's, serve as a modern example of ancient dilemmas, questioning the values of loyalty and the consequences of its absence. 5. The facade of purity. In a similar vein to Anna Nishikinomiya, who maintains a public image of sexual innocence while harboring aggressive desires, Jaden McNeil's claimed adherence to Christian values contrasts sharply with his private actions. This disconnect between public profession and private behavior draws parallels to Nishikinomiya's dual life in Shimoneta, where she battles between her outward purity and inner turmoil. This comparison underscores the challenge of maintaining a genuine persona in the face of conflicting internal desires. Both McNeil and Nishikinomiya exemplify the struggle many face in aligning their public image with their private truths, providing a narrative that resonates deeply with themes of identity and hypocrisy. Number 4. Betrayals Echo. Just as Judas Iscariot became infamous for his ultimate act of betrayal against Jesus, Jaden McNeil's public departure and subsequent criticisms of America First echo a similar narrative of disloyalty. This act of betrayal not only severed ties but also sparked controversy and division within his former community, mirroring the discord sown by Judas's actions. This story element highlights the profound impact that betrayal can have on a community, challenging its unity and trust. The parallel with Judas emphasizes the timeless nature of betrayal and its deep emotional and social ramifications, making McNeil's actions a cautionary tale in loyalty and trust. 3. Misguided motives. Echoing the actions of Anna Nishikinomiya, who often misinterprets romantic gestures and boundaries, Jaden McNeil's attempt to influence Ella Maulding's decisions reflects a similar misjudgment. Both figures display a pattern of behavior that pushes the limits of appropriateness, driven by personal desires rather than respectful understanding of others. Autonomy. This similarity highlights the complex dynamics of power and persuasion in relationships, prompting a reflection on the importance of consent and respect. McNeil and Nishikinomiya's actions serve as a narrative on the consequences of misunderstanding or disregarding the boundaries of others. Number 2. Virginity as virtue. Professing virginity as part of his Christian faith, Jaden McNeil's rumored actions behind closed doors starkly contrast his public declarations. Similar to Anna Nishikinomiya's private versus public dichotomy, this aspect of his character brings into question the authenticity of his public persona and the real intentions behind his declarations of purity. The exploration of such contradictions offers a compelling narrative on the pressures to conform to societal expectations versus the reality of personal behaviors. It also opens a discussion on the credibility of public figures and the complexities of maintaining a consistent identity in the public eye. Number 1. Betrayal's burden. Completing the circle of similarities with Judas Iscariot, Jaden McNeil's choice to betray his former group and leader by leaving and criticizing them publicly draws a direct line to one of the most notorious betrayals in history. Like Judas, McNeil's actions led to widespread fallout, affecting not just him but the community he left behind. This entry spotlights the weight of betrayal and its far-reaching effects, providing a poignant reminder of the power of loyalty and the deep scars that can result from its breach. It reflects on the enduring relevance of such themes in both historical and contemporary narratives, offering lessons on the consequences of our choices. As we conclude our analysis of the complex characters Jaden McNeil, Anna Nishikinomiya, and Judas, we hope this exploration has provided you with deeper insights into the themes of loyalty, betrayal, and controversy. Remember, the stories we discuss, whether they stem from real life, anime, or ancient texts, invite us to reflect deeply on the motives and consequences of human actions. Thank you for joining us on this thought-provoking journey. Until next time, continue to engage with and ponder the diverse narratives that challenge and enrich our perspectives. Farewell for now, and until we meet again, may your explorations be as enlightening as they are intriguing. See you next time.